Have you ever built a little car model or anything? Mm-hmm. Or have you ever built a shed at home or built anything? Did you just go to Home Depot and buy a bunch of lumber and nails and stuff and start putting it together?
No.
No. You had some picture.
How about this? We built a house.
Okay. You had architectural drawings. You had a picture.
A blueprint.
Of, before you had the blueprint, you knew what the house
vision
would look like.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That's the strategic vision. That's where clubs sometimes fail. They have this thing called the vision, but then the tools they use
don't support the vision.
Don't support it. So if a club would think of their vision or their mission, what is it we should and could be 5 years from now? What does that house look like? Is it a Tudor house? Is it a mission style? Is it a ranch? Is it 3-story? What is it? That's the goal. It's a numeric goal. We will look like this with X number of members. Now, once you've got that, then the strategic planning is your blueprint. That's your floor plan. What's it look like? How are we going to get here? Well, the wall's going to be here, the window's going to be here, the electrical's going to be here. Within the master floor plan, you've got an HVC plan, you've got a lumber plan, you've got a painting plan, you've got human resource plan, you've got marketing plan, you've got an operational plan, you've got a golf course plan, you got all these mini plans that have to fit into
that have synchronized together.
The synchronized plan. Once that's done, then you pick up your tools. The tools are the tactics. That's the operational stuff. Brochure, menu, the type of sand in a golf course. Too many times clubs, because their board members are running their own businesses, really don't understand a club business. And make no mistake, it's a business. They're off doing their own thing, running their business, worrying about their things their fires to put out. And then they come in here and all they're worried about, do I have a tea time for Saturday? They're picking up the wrong tools. And it may not be this is the right menu, because the right menu that right tool doesn't build that house.
We have to recognize that an electrician has different tools than a woodworker.
Yeah. And an electrician can change the tools. If the wrench isn't working, I'll try the hammer. If the hammer doesn't work, what about these pliers? I got to get the job done.
How important is it for a business to use outside third-party resources to help them with this strategic plan and leadership development?
Remember, Mr. Keating? Vital. Because an outside resource, if that resource is good, that outside resource brings two things. Number one, it brings no fish to fry. They don't have anything vested outside of doing a good job for their own not self-satisfaction, self-pride in their professionalism. More importantly, that outside resource brings fresh eyes. You know, you can walk through your house and not see the mark on the wall or the piece of paper on the floor. I can walk into your house for the first time and I see the smudge on the wall, and I'm going to pick up the piece of paper on the floor.
Can you speak to the role that MB Strategies played in the strategic planning process at the country club and the experience that you were a part of?
They were the club's Mr. Keating. They came in and looked at it with fresh eyes. And the neat thing about it was, when I started working with you on it, the thing you brought was the organizational strategy, that skill set. You learned the industry, which is what a good expert or a good consultant does. The process is the same, whether, again, it's cars or clubs. And you have to learn the industry. That's the radar for you. Your radar is looking around saying, okay, what's going on in the club ocean?